In today's video, we tackle the IAE Academy missions. Now, the payoff for this might not look so good, but you never know. So whether you're new or a seasoned veteran in the game, stay tuned and I'll walk you through how to get it done in less than 35 minutes. Welcome to Star Citizen Addicts Anonymous. I'm Nikki Batgirl D'Angelo, your host. So if you go over to the Spectrum and click on the information about the IAE, you'll see a little button there for IAE Academy. And you'll see this cool stuff. It's a weapon, a Q4 AR, and a really nice set of armor that you could win or earn just by completing a set of missions. Now, the missions aren't hard, so let's take a look at them. Now, one of the best parts of this is you only have to complete 3. You'll see there's one here, but I completed this just before I am talking to you right now. So we're going to go back and watch how I completed it. But you have to do 3 of 5 of these missions. The first one is to complete the tutorial, and I'm going to say just skip that one. The next one is to attend IAE. It's to have combat, so you do a bounty hunter mission. You can either haul or go get yourself a prospector and go out and mine or rent a rock for the day. Whatever it is, those are the missions. And we're going to tackle 3 of those right now. First thing we're going to do is open up our Moby Glass and go over to contracts. We're going to look for 2. We're going to look for a VLT bounty hunter mission, and then we're going to look for a hauling mission that's going to be a direct. We should only have 1 here because Cosmic Cat has never gone out and done any hauling missions. I do expect to have a horrible time trying to get this done in under 35 minutes because server performance has been absolutely horrendous. But nonetheless, I've done this before on Arena, I've done it on Batgirl, and both times it took me less than 45 minutes. On Arena, I got it down to 35. I think I could do it again, but we have to pray to God that elevators and everything else are working. So we've made our way over to the Tobin Center and we're taking a look at it, and there we are, Alien Week. My favorite, well, we're not going to say it's my favorite, but there are some cool ships here, and maybe, just maybe we'll take one of those out. Nonetheless, I want you to pay attention to the upper left-hand corner of the screen, or at least the video, right? Because there is some black borders on this because I'm in ultra-wide. And you'll see I'm leaving the time code up there for my recording, and that's so you can see how long it takes. It's going to take a while. I've had problems with elevators. I've had problems with trains. It took almost 7 minutes for a train to arrive. So let's just say that things are not going the way they should. Oh, well, was it 7 minutes then or 7 minutes now? We'll have to take a look at that. Anyway, Bono Defender, we're going to take our leave to take a look at IAE while we're here. So we just saw the Bono Defender. This is the Glaive. The Glaive is interesting. I have never flown it without losing both wings rather quickly. Prowler is an amazing ship, very expensive, but nonetheless, it's a hard ship to kill. Really, really nice. Never had this one, and I think, yeah, let's just take one. Santakiai, Eapoa. And of course, we have the 2 Talons, the Talon and the Shrike. Really nice ships. I have one. I think I have the Shrike, the missile variant. Nice, nice, nice. And take one of those too. And of course, one of my favorite alien ships, if I have any that are a favorite, the Kartua. It's a light fighter. It's pretty cool. And there's the Blade. We'll be killing lots of those in Squadron 42. So we made it here. We're having a nice day, looking around, and we've completed mission number 1. 2 to go. So you'll notice that when I said 7 minutes, I think it was 7 minutes from Tobin over to here. It's just taking a long time to get anywhere in the game right now. And frame rate and everything is starting to go kaput. And I got here and for the next 15 minutes, I couldn't get any of the elevators to open until there was a server error and they rebooted. So I had to get 2 new missions and we had to move on. So regardless, if the servers weren't so borked because of free fly, we would have gotten this one done a lot faster. I don't know if we would have hit 35 minutes because of train rides, but we would have gotten it done in under an hour nonetheless. So let's go down and let's get our ship. And now we start to see why sometimes I just stop playing the game for many months at a time, or 2 years at a time. And the server performance is just horrendous. I've said this over and over today, and I don't want to sound like a broken record because I've been playing for about 7 weeks now, and it's only been during this free fly that I'm having this issue. Yeah, there was a little bit of it during CitizenCon, but it's more so during IAE because of how many ships are being sold. Nonetheless, we took this mission and it was planet-side, and when you have a planet-side mission, you essentially have to fly all the way there. So we do have a little bit of desync, not much. The ships do move around a little bit, but this is the best dogfight I've had in about a week, and this ship is actually pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with it. The Santaki Eye might find its home in my hangar at some point. So we got rid of the spare, and now we're going to go after the main mission, or the main element of our mission. And here we go. Now, when you do these missions, there's almost always a reclaimer there. Oh, wait. We didn't kill our mission yet. There he is. He's in a 100i or 135i, one of the two. And we open up on him, and I think this one's going to be a little bit harder. I don't like gimbal. I like to get my sights on the target myself. I feel like I'm a pretty good fighter pilot. We're not using the advantages of having the Gladiator Evo, which 6 degrees of freedom, I should be able to stay on this guy like white on rice, right? And of course, with all the lag that we're having from the server, oh, there he goes. He's gone. Now, I do have to say that it is kind of fun to just keep on beating up on the reclaimer that's bouncing around every time you do one of these missions. There's almost always a reclaimer that's there. It's just bouncing around the terrain, hitting the ground and bouncing up. And if you spend time, you could actually take it down. But today, for some reason, the shields weren't even moving, so we just move on. So after stowing my ship, which I'm doing right now, I kind of find out that I made a tactical error. A, I'm not wearing any armor, which is okay. B, I don't have a tractor beam inside of my pyro multi-tool. So I'm going to make 2 trips over to the cargo center at this point to get all geared up and to get everything working. So I'll meet you back. Just keep looking at the time code in the upper left. It's going to grow a lot higher than 35 minutes over the next few minutes. Okay, we're on final approach, coming into this industrial center. And we actually got a hangar that's made for something that's way bigger than my ship. And what that means is that I could spin this sucker around, put my rear end right next to that elevator, and unload it as quickly as possible. We have completed the IAE Academy today, folks. It wasn't easy because of server issues and taking a stupid mission and forgetting my tractor beam and not having armor. All those things I could have set up before we started this episode. But I really want you to see the mistakes that I could make. So if you make them, you don't feel so bad. And also, so you don't make them. I really had a great time doing this. This was fun. And Arena has been my main for a little bit because I am waiting for this reset, for this wipe that's going to happen for 4.0. I did get into the EPTU, but I still haven't been over to Pyro because there was an issue for the last couple of days with a server error happening every time somebody would try to go through the Pyro gateway from the Stanton side. So I just gave up on that. I played a little bit with my Polaris. I played a little bit with my brand new Starlancer, which just is a bigger freelancer to me, and I like it. But you know what? I'm really waiting for that new fighter. I'm not going to buy a fighter, but it really looks cool. We just flew the IAE, and that Guardian actually looks pretty hot. And I can't wait for that to be in the game. And when it does come out, I hope we have an opportunity to fly it for a few days and see how it works before we buy it. Fly before you buy. I wish they had that. I wish they would take every single brand new ship, put it into a hangar somewhere so you could walk around it, go in and out of it, take it for a flight, and see how it is before you put money up on it. All right, we're almost done. So cargo missions to me are absolutely one of the things I like to do the most right now because I don't have a lot of time. And I know that sounds counterproductive, or, it sounds quite ironic because it takes a while to unload and load your ship. But it's not as long as going into a bunker, killing everybody, getting your box down there, filling up the box, getting it out, bringing that box back to home base, and then selling everything. These are just pretty cool, pretty fun. All right, that's it. We did it. We have finished our missions, and they'll show up within a day or maybe 2 days. They're not going to show right up when they do complete. So what did we do today? We completed IAE Academy. We also went to IAE Day 4. We did not see the holo tables. And like I said, it's just a Banu Merchantman and maybe another ship. And honestly, if I see the Banu Merchantman one more year without it being for sale, I'm just going to sob until the cows come home. Oh, by the way, the cows are home. We get to go see them in Pyro. Thanks for supporting my channel by viewing my videos. If you do like this one, please be sure to click the thumbs up button below. And if you do subscribe, click the bell-shaped icon, select all so you get notified of all my future videos. And with that said, you all be safe out there, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching my videos. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking in the button in the upper left. You can support the channel by going to Patreon by clicking the button in the upper right. On the left, you'll see my latest video, and on the right, you'll see a video that YouTube thinks you will like.